Welcome to the Arizona Wildcat Show, brought to you by Fry's Food Stores. I'm Star Sports Editor Ryan Finley, here with young Zack Rosenblatt. Zachy, Arizona plays at Washington here on Friday. Huskies are a strange team. They were probably, I would say, an NCAA tournament candidate until about a month ago. They kicked arguably their best big man off of the team. Now they're kind of trying to, reorganize and reshuffle. Is this a dangerous squad that Arizona is facing here on Friday?
Maybe, mainly because Seattle's kind of tough, but they won 11 in a row to start the season, and they're 3-9 since then. And they lost Robert Upshaw because they kicked him off the team. He was maybe the best defensive center in the league.
Right, they didn't really lose him. Yeah. He sort of lost them.
Yes. Yes. And like in one fall swoop, they lost their another good big man. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he's 6'10", and so they lost both of them. So now they only have their best rebounder gets 5.5 rebounds a game.
Wow.
They have Nigel Williams-Acosta, who's really talented, but he turns the ball over a lot, and he kind of has to do everything for them. They have Andrew Andrews, the man of the same name twice.
Yes.
And Sean Kemp Jr., who's not quite his father. So.
Not quite his father. This is a team, though, Zach, that traditionally has played very well at home. They have a style that I think Arizona can play with a little bit. I mean, they still kind of push the ball up and down a little bit. If you're looking at a way to beat Arizona, if you're Washington, how do you do it?
Do what ASU did, be efficient on offense, make
shoot 70% from the field, so don't miss shots.
Well, the teams that have multiple guys that can make shots are the ones that beat Arizona. I mean, Arizona State doesn't really have that, but they did that.
Right, they did that.
But when there's more than one guy that can do it, then Rondé Hollis-Jefferson can't shut down that one guy. I don't know if Washington has multiple guys that can make shots for their team. So I don't know. I don't see this game being very close, but you never know on the road in the Pac-12, as we learned. I thought Arizona was going to beat ASU by 20 points. So.
Sure, and people thought Arizona was going to beat Oregon State by 20 points.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Washington's style real quick. Lorenzo Romar has been there forever. Very fun, very watchable.
Hot seat, maybe?
No, I don't know. But very much a throwback to the way things used to be played in the Pac-12 in the Lute Olson era. Very up and down, athletic guys. I think that really favors Arizona, in part because Arizona has better athletes.
Yeah, they're more athletic.
And it seems like when they run, they play better. I mean, I thought that they really pushed ball against Utah. I thought that they pushed the ball really well when they played Oregon at home. Oregon, to me, is their best game of the year.
Yeah.
With that style, could you expect a big night from a guy like a Stanley Johnson or maybe even a Brandon Ashley?
Yeah, I think it seems like when Stanley has those bad games where he's one of the reasons they lose, the next game he comes back and is like, oh, okay, that's why everybody loved him in the first place, because he's still the most talented guy on the floor. Every Pac-12 game, he's the most talented guy on the floor. Yep. And I think he can take over against a team like Washington.
Absolutely. Wildcats and Huskies play Friday night up in Seattle. That'll do it for this episode of the Arizona Wildcat Show, brought to you by Fry's Food Stores. For Zack Rosenblatt, I'm Ryan Finley. We'll see you next time.
Try this matchup. Low prices and faster checkout. You can count on it at Fry's.